So hello students, now we are going to talk about levels of teaching. Okay, so when we talk about UGC net paper 1, we have this topic. Okay, so it will come as a question in a practical method. Okay, so now we will talk about memory level. Okay, so I put it a star. Okay, so 1 star means it is the level of thoughtfulness. Okay, so 2 star means it is more, you have to use the thoughtfulness like that. Okay, so memory level, in a memory level if you teach, okay, then student try to memorize it. Okay, so if you teach a poem to the student in memory level, what he will do is that he will try to memorize it rather than understanding it. Okay, so he will memorize it and he will remember it. Okay, so there is less thoughtfulness in this method, and it is a teacher centered method because in so most of the activities in teaching is done by teacher. Okay, he will start a class and he will just read the poem, and he will say to the students that just you have to memorize it and I will ask you tomorrow. Okay, so that is what memory level of teaching. Okay, so let's talk about understanding level. Okay, so it is more thoughtful than memory level because student have to understand somehow. Okay, for example, if you are teaching a poem, then you will try to explain them and they will try to understand it. Okay, so he have to be thoughtful and he have to understand the meaning of the poem, and he have to apply it in the real life. For example, in a poem you say that by telling lies you will have to face the problem in future. Okay, so in a poem you explain it like this. So what student will do is that he will understand it and he will be thoughtful, and in real life also he will try to apply it. Okay, so he will try to avoid to tell lies. Okay, so that type of thing is understanding level. Okay, so in this student learns about the concepts, theories and principles, and he will try to apply it in the real life. Okay, so now it is also a teacher centered method of teaching because a teacher explains it. Okay, so it is also a teacher centered method. Okay, but it is better than what memory level. Okay, now reflective level. In reflective level it is a problem centered method. Okay, so problem centered method means in this level the thoughtfulness is very high. Okay, so student have to use his thoughts in a high point. Okay, for example, a, a teacher uh, explains a poem and tell students to write a one line poem by okay, so he will give the work to write a one line poem. So it is the what reflective level. Okay, so it is in this there is a problem. Okay, so a student who don't know anything about writing a line of poem, for him it will be a problem. So it is a problem centered method, and when he tries to write a poem by himself, so he is solving the problem. Okay, so this type of thing will be there. So it is the problem centered, and it is the one of the method in which student have to critically think, and he have to understand, and it is also related to decision making. So it is a teacher student centered method. And now we have autonomous development level. In this level of teaching, more importance is given to the feelings of the students rather than the critical thinking ability. Okay, so when teaching, teacher saw the feelings of students when he was explaining the meaning of the poem. Okay, so that is autonomous development level. Okay, so feelings are important.